Welcome back to OldCoin Secrets. Some coins look ordinary, just small pieces of copper and metal that pass through hands every day. But what if I told you that a few simple coins could be worth hundreds, thousands, even over $100,000? In this video, we're diving into 4 powerful pennies, each with its own hidden story, unique rarity, and surprising value. From a legendary era coin that once fooled authorities, to older coins from a time when every cent truly mattered. These are the kinds of coins collectors dream about finding. The most exciting part? Some of these coins are still out there, hiding in collections, coin jars, or even everyday circulation. And the difference between a normal penny and a valuable one? Sometimes it's just a tiny detail. So before you spend your next coin, take a closer look, because you might be holding a small fortune in your hand. Coin number 1, 1929 S. Lincoln Wheat Penny, a scarce early-date coin with strong collector value. Some coins become valuable because of errors, some because of condition. But coins like the 1929 S. Lincoln Wheat Penny are valuable because of something even more important: scarcity combined with age and demand. This is not just another old penny. This is a coin from a time when the world was changing, and fewer of these coins survived compared to others. And today, collectors are willing to pay hundreds to thousands of dollars for the best examples. America in 1929, a turning point in history. The year 1929 is one of the most important years in American history. It was the beginning of the Great Depression, a time when the economy changed dramatically. Money became tight, jobs were lost, and every coin mattered more than ever. Pennies like the 1929s were used daily, buying food, paying for basic needs, making small transactions. Because of this heavy use, most coins from this era were worn down or lost. Very few survived in high condition. And that's exactly why this coin is valuable today. Composition and specifications. The 1929 S Wheat Penny is made of 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight 3.11 grams. Diameter 19 mm. This classic copper composition gives the coin a rich, vintage look that collectors love. Obverse front design. The front features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. You'll see, "In God We Trust," top. Liberty left, 1929 right, S mint mark below the date. Collectors closely inspect Lincoln's hair, cheek and jawline, sharpness of details. These are the first areas to wear out in circulation. Reverse back design. The reverse shows the iconic wheat ears design. 2 wheat stalks appear on both sides, symbolizing prosperity and agriculture. In the center, 1 cent, United States of America. At the top, I pluribus unum. The wheat lines are very delicate and wear down quickly, making strong examples. Much more valuable, mint location. The S mint mark means the coin was produced at San Francisco Mint. Coins from this mint are often more desirable, especially from earlier years, because they were produced in smaller quantities compared to Philadelphia. Lower mint age, higher demand. Compared to many other Lincoln pennies, the 1929s had a relatively lower mintage. That means fewer coins were made. Even fewer survived. High-quality examples are rare. This combination creates strong demand among collectors. A coin that saw heavy use. During the Great Depression era, coins were not saved. Coins were not collected. Coins were used until worn out. Because of this, most 1929s pennies today are heavily worn. Details are faded. Surfaces are rough. Finding a clean, sharp example is very difficult. What collectors look for? Collectors carefully examine strong wheat lines on reverse, clear lettering, Lincoln's hair detail, minimal wear on high points, original surfaces, no cleaning. Color grades, important. Copper coins are graded by color. Brown, BN, most common. Red-brown, RB, mixed. Red, RD, original mint color. Red coins are extremely rare for this year, because over time, almost all coins from 1929 have turned brown. Value breakdown. Circulated coins, good condition, $1.03. Fine condition, 5L, 15. Very fine, 15A, 40. Extremely fine, $40, $100. Uncirculated coins, about uncirculated, 120, 250. Mint state, MS63, $300, $700. Gem mint state, MS65, $1,000, 3,000 plu. High-end value. Top quality coins can go even higher, MS66 and above, $36,000. And rare red examples, if found, can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Common mistakes. Many coins lose value because of Cleaning, polishing, scrubbing dirt. This damages the original surface. Collectors always prefer coins in natural condition. Where these coins are found. Even today, you might find a 1929 penny in old family collections, estate sales, coin jars passed down generations, antique shops. They are not common, but they still appear. What makes this coin special? The 1929 Lincoln Wheat Penny stands out because it comes from the Great Depression era. Lower mintage than many other pennies. Hard to find in high condition. Strong collector demand. The 1929 Wheat Penny is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history. A coin that once helped people survive difficult times is now a collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And the best part? Some are still out there, waiting to be discovered. So next time you see an old wheat penny, check the date. Look for the mint mark, because that small copper coin might be far more valuable than you ever imagined. Coin number 2, 1969 Lincoln Penny. A legendary era coin that can be worth a fortune. Some coins are old, some coins are rare, but only a few coins become legendary in the world of collecting. The 1969 Lincoln Penny is one of those coins. A piece of everyday currency that turned into one of the most famous era coins in US history. At first glance, it looks like any other penny you might find in your pocket. But hidden within a small number of these coins is a powerful, minting error that can make it worth tens of thousands, even over $100,000. And the most surprising part? Many people still don't know what to look for. The year 1969 was a time of incredible achievement and global attention. It was the year when humans first walked on the moon. Technology was advancing rapidly, and the United States was at the center of innovation and history. While the world watched astronauts take giant leaps, the US Mint continued producing millions of coins for everyday use. Among those coins were 1969 Lincoln, pennies struck at the San Francisco Mint, identified by the small S mint mark. Most of these coins were completely normal, but a tiny number were struck with a rare and dramatic error, an error that would later shock collectors and even cause confusion among government authorities. Composition and specifications. The 1969 Lincoln Penny is part of the traditional copper coin era. It is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Weight 3.11 grams. Diameter 19 millimeters. This gives the coin a solid, heavy feel compared to modern zinc pennies. Collectors often prefer these older copper coins because of their durability, color, and historical value. Obverse front design. The front of the coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909. You'll also see "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" on the left, 1969 on the right, a small S mint mark below the date. At first glance, everything looks normal, but this is where the hidden treasure begins. The legendary error, double die obverse, DDO. The real value of this coin comes from one of the most famous mint errors ever discovered. 1969 is double die obverse. This error happened during the coin production process. When the die used to strike, the coin received a duplicated image. As a result, certain parts of the design appear clearly doubled, not blurry, not shadowed, but bold and strong duplication. You can see this doubling in "Liberty, in God We Trust." The date, 1969. The doubling is so strong that it is visible even without magnification. A shocking discovery. When these coins were first discovered in circulation, something unexpected happened. The US Secret Service believed they were counterfeit coins. Because the doubling was so dramatic, authorities thought someone had illegally altered the coins. As a result, several genuine coins were confiscated and even destroyed. Later, after careful examination by experts, it was confirmed that these coins were authentic mint errors, produced by the US Mint itself. By then, many had already been lost, making the remaining coins even more rare and valuable. Mint location. The S mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at San Francisco Mint. During this time, San Francisco was producing high-quality coins, including proof coins. However, even top-quality mints can produce errors, and in this case, the result was one of the most famous pennies ever. Value breakdown. Let's look at what these coins are worth today. Regular 1969 Lincoln Penny. Circulated condition 0.05, 0.50. Uncirculated 1, 10. These are common and not highly valuable. 1969 double die value. This is where things become extraordinary. Circulated examples: $10,000, $25,000. Mint state, uncirculated, $30,000, $75,000 plus. High-end auction sales, over $100,000. Yes, 1 penny can be worth more than a luxury car. How to identify a real double die. This is extremely important because many people confuse real errors with common ones. Here's what to look for. Strong, clear doubling, especially on Liberty and In God We Trust. The doubling should look like a second image, not flat or smeared. The S mint mark should not be doubled. If the mint mark is doubled, it is likely a fake or machine doubling. Common confusion, machine doubling. Many coins show something called machine doubling, which is very common and not valuable. Machine doubling looks flat or shelf-like, has no real depth, is usually not consistent. Value, almost nothing. True double die, sharp and bold. Easy to see, highly valuable. Avoid these mistakes. If you find a 1969 S penny, do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not scratch or test it harshly. Cleaning a coin can reduce its value dramatically, sometimes by more than 90%. Can it still be found? It's extremely rare, but yes, it is still possible. Some examples have been found in old coin jars, bank coin rolls, inherited collections. Most people don't check carefully, so valuable coins can still go unnoticed. Why this coin is so special? The 1969 S Lincoln penny is not just another coin. It represents one of the strongest doubling errors ever. A coin once mistaken for counterfeit. A rare survivor of destruction. A true collector's treasure. The 1969 S double die penny is proof that even the smallest coin can hold incredible value. To most people, it's just a penny. But to collectors, it's a legend worth thousands, even over 100,000. And the difference? Just a small detail in the letters. So next time you see a 1969 S Lincoln penny, don't ignore it. Look closely at the words. Check the details. Because that tiny coin in your hand could be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Coin number 3, 1963D Lincoln penny. At first glance, this coin looks completely ordinary. It's just another penny from the early 1960s. Something millions of people used every single day without a second thought. But here's the truth. When this coin is found in high-grade condition, with strong details and original red color, it can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. And that's what makes it exciting. Because unlike ultra-rare coins, this one was produced in massive numbers, meaning it's still possible to find one today. The year 1963 was one of the most emotional and historic years in American history. It was a time of social change, economic growth, and major national events. While the country was going through transformation, millions of coins were being minted and circulated across the nation. Pennies were still heavily used in everyday life, buying candy, paying for newspapers, using vending machines. Because of this demand, the U.S. Mint produced huge quantities of Lincoln pennies, including those from the Denver Mint, marked with a D. Composition and specifications. The 1963 D Lincoln penny belongs to the classic copper era. 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight, 3.11 grams. Diameter, 19 mm. These coins have a solid copper feel and a rich color that collectors appreciate even today. Obverse front design. The front features the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln. You'll see, In God We Trust, top. Liberty, left side. 1963, right side. D mint mark below the date. Collectors pay close attention to Lincoln's hair detail, cheek and jawline, overall sharpness. These high points wear down quickly during circulation. Reverse back design. The back shows the classic wheat ears design, used until 1958. But 1963 actually has the Lincoln Memorial. Important note. Correction. The 1963 penny features the Lincoln Memorial reverse, not wheat ears. On the reverse, United States of America, 1 cent. E pluribus unum, image of the Lincoln Memorial. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny Lincoln statue inside the memorial. A unique detail in U.S. coin design. Mint location. The D mint mark means this coin was produced at Denver Mint. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies in 1963. Because of this, most examples today are very common, especially in worn condition. A coin used by millions. Back in the 1960s, pennies were used constantly. They weren't saved. They weren't collected. They were spent. Because of heavy use, most coins became worn, details faded, copper turned brown. That's why high-quality coins are rare today. What collectors look for. The value of a 1963 D penny depends heavily on condition. Collectors check for sharp hair detail, clean cheek and jawline, strong Lincoln Memorial lines, no scratches or damage, original color. Color grades, very important. Copper coins are classified into 3 categories: brown, BN, dark, common. Red-brown, RB, mixed color. Red, RD, bright original mint color. Red coins are the most valuable. Value breakdown. Circulated coins. Good condition. 0.05, 0.20. Fine to very fine. 0.20, 1. Uncirculated coins. About uncirculated. 2 5 mint state, MS63. 10.25. Gem mint state, MS65 red. $50, 150 plus. High-end value. Perfect high-grade coins can go much higher. MS66, MS67. Red coins can reach $500. 8,000 plus. In rare cases. Premium examples with flawless surfaces have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Common mistakes. Many people damage their coins by cleaning them, polishing the surface, using chemicals. This destroys value. Collectors always prefer original, untouched coins. Where you might find one. Even today, these coins can still appear in old coin jars, family collections, estate sales, coin rolls from banks. Most people ignore them, but collectors don't. What makes this coin special? The 1963D Lincoln penny is special because it's common, but rare in top condition. It represents the final years of heavy copper coinage. High-grade examples are surprisingly valuable. The 1963D Lincoln penny may look like just another coin, but in the right condition, it becomes something much more. A coin once worth just 1 cent can now be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And the difference? Condition, detail, preservation. So next time you find a 1963D penny, don't ignore it. Take a closer look, because that simple coin might be worth far more than you think. Coin number 4, 1966 Lincoln penny. A common coin with surprising hidden value. Some coins are valuable because they are rare. Some are valuable because of errors. And then there are coins like the 1966 Lincoln penny. A coin that looks completely ordinary, but in the right condition, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. At first glance, it's just another penny from the 1960s. No mint mark, no special design change, nothing that immediately stands out. But that's exactly why so many valuable examples go unnoticed. America in 1966, a time of high demand. The year 1966 was a period when the United States was facing a major coin shortage. People were saving coins, hoarding silver, and removing money from circulation. Because of this, the US Mint had to take action. To increase production, the Mint removed mint marks from coins. Between 1965 and 1967, that means the 1966 Lincoln penny has no mint mark, even though it was produced at multiple facilities. Millions upon millions of these pennies were made and released into circulation. And because they were used heavily, most did not survive in high condition. Composition and specifications. The 1966 Lincoln penny is part of the traditional copper era. 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight, 3.11 grams. Diameter, 19 mm. These coins have that classic copper look, heavier and richer than modern pennies. Obverse front design. The front features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, along with "In God We Trust" top. Liberty left side. 1966 right side. No mint mark appears on this coin. Collectors carefully examine Lincoln's hair, cheek and jawline, overall sharpness. These areas wear down quickly in circulation. Reverse back design. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial. You'll see United States of America, 1 cent, e pluribus unum, and the detailed image of the memorial. If you look closely, you can even spot the tiny statue of Lincoln inside. One of the most detailed features ever placed on a US coin. Why no mint mark? From 1965 to 1967, the US Mint removed mint marks to stop collectors from hoarding coins. So even though coins were made in different mints, all 1966 pennies appear without a mint mark. This makes them look very common, and they are. But condition changes everything. A coin used every day. In the 1960s, pennies were used constantly. Buying snacks, paying for transport, everyday small purchases. Because of this heavy use, most coins became worn, details faded, copper turned brown. That's why high-quality coins are rare today. What collectors look for. The value of a 1966 Lincoln penny depends on its condition. Collectors check sharp hair detail, strong cheek and jawline, clean surfaces, full Lincoln Memorial detail, no scratches or damage. Color grades, very important. Copper coins are graded by color. Brown, BN, most common. Red-brown, RB, mixed. Red, RD, original mint color. Red coins are the most valuable. because over time, copper naturally turns brown. Value breakdown. Circulated coins. Good condition. 0.05, 0.20. Fine to very fine. 0.20, 1. Uncirculated coins. About uncirculated. 2.5 mint state, MS63. $10.30. Gem mint state, MS65 red. $50, 150 plus. High-end value. Here's where things get interesting. High-grade coins can reach MS66, MS67 red. $300, 9,500 plus. In rare cases, premium quality coins with perfect surfaces have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Error coins to look for. Even though most 1966 pennies are common, some error versions exist. Double die, slight doubling in letters, off-center strikes, decrex. These can increase value significantly. Common mistakes. Many people accidentally destroy value by cleaning coins, polishing surfaces, using chemicals. This reduces value drastically. Collectors always prefer original coins, where you can still find it. Even today, you can still find 1966 pennies in pocket change, old jars, family collections, bank rolls. Most people ignore them. Collectors don't. What makes this coin special? The 1966 Lincoln penny stands out because it comes from the no mint mark era. It was heavily circulated. High-grade examples are rare. Some error coins exist. The 1966 Lincoln penny may look like one of the most common coins ever made, but in the right condition, it tells a different story. A coin once worth just 1 cent can now be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. And the difference? Condition, detail, preservation. So next time you see a 1966 penny, don't ignore it. Look closely, because that simple coin in your hand might be worth far more than you ever imagined. And there you have it. 4 incredible coins that prove one simple thing. Not every penny is just 1 cent. Some of these coins started as everyday currency, but today they're worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, all because of small details, rare conditions, or unique history. So next time you come across an old coin, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. Check the date. Look for mint marks, errors, and condition, because that simple coin in your pocket could be worth far more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. And remember, the next valuable coin you find might already be in your hands.